Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're zeroing in on a very specific piece of tech. It's the A-Neuvideo ANI-HDAINSERT1080. It's an HDMI audio inserter.
Right. And our sources point to this interesting mix of high-end technical features, but also some really specific buying requirements.
Exactly. So our mission here is to kind of break down what this box actually does.
Yeah, its main job really is letting you take an external audio source.
Yeah.
Could be simple stereo, could be multi-channel surround sound, and, well, inserting it right into an HDMI or even a DVI video signal that's already running.
And the user gets to choose which audio track plays.
Precisely. You keep control over that selection.
Okay. But let's talk about that context you mentioned. There's this compliance hook right off the bat.
Yes, the TAA compliance.
Yeah, this thing is TAA compliant. That's the Trade Agreements Act.
Yeah.
Huge deal for certain buyers, right? Government, maybe military.
Exactly. It dictates country of origin rules. So for government contracts, institutional buys, sometimes you have to have that TAA label. It makes this device eligible where, others just aren't.
Gotcha. So that's the procurement angle. What about the tech side? The versatility?
Well, it's built to handle a lot. Input-wise, you've got options. Standard HDMI, obviously, but also optical digital audio.
Okay.
And even the old LR analog audio inputs, red and white RCA jacks.
Huh. LR analog. Why bother with that these days? Is that just for older gear?
Pretty much. Legacy support. Think about integrating sound from maybe some older control systems or, a VCR someone still needs.
Yeah.
It gives you that maximum compatibility.
Makes sense. You need that flexibility in professional setups.
Right. And all those inputs, they all get muxed, basically, into one single HDMI output stream.
Okay, so it simplifies the output. Now, the audio quality itself. This is where it gets interesting, based on the specs.
Yeah, it's not just basic audio. This thing supports high bitrate audio, HBR.
HBR. So we're talking lossless, like the really good stuff.
Exactly. Think LPCM2 channel, 5.1, 7.1. And Dolby True HD, DTS HD master audio, the big ones. That's specifically when you're using the HDMI pathway for the audio insertion.
And the sampling rates reflect that quality focus.
Oh, absolutely. The HDMI audio sampling can go up to 192 kilohertz.
192 kilohertz. That's really high fidelity, studio quality almost.
Yeah, it's huge. Compare that to the optical SPDIF input that tops out at 48 kilohertz. Still good. CD quality, basically.
Okay.
But you can really see where the focus is. That 192 kilohertz capability is for serious high-end applications.
So pristine audio, but it's being inserted into a video stream. Does it mess with the picture?
Nope, shouldn't do. It's fully compliant with HDMI standards, HDCP 1.2 for copy protection, and even DVI 1.0.
3D support, too.
Yep, supports 3D signals. And the tech spec mentioned, the TMDS clock frequency, is up to 225 megahertz. That just means it has the bandwidth to handle high-def video signals clearly without degradation.
Right, so the video stays clean while you're working with the audio.
Exactly. And considering all that power, the device itself is tiny.
How small are we talking?
Like 3.6 by 3.4 by 1.3 inches. It weighs under 4 ounces. Really small footprint.
Wow. Doesn't sound like small support, though. The warranty info looked pretty solid.
Yeah. Comes with a 3-year warranty.
Yeah.
And free shipping within the U.S., apparently.
Okay, and there was context for that support, right? Something about the reseller.
Right. HDTV Supply is listed as a platinum-authorized reseller for A-Neuvideo, and they mentioned this long-standing relationship, CEO to CEO, going back to 2002.
20 years. Okay, so that explains the support package.
Yeah, it seems to translate into lifetime U.S.-based phone tech support, which, for installers putting this in critical systems, having that reliable long-term support is a big deal.
Definitely. So wrapping this up for the listener, what's the key takeaway here?
Well, this isn't just another adapter. It's a specific tool. It solves a couple of distinct problems, right?
Yeah.
First, the technical one, getting really high-res audio, that 192 kilohertz capability properly inserted into an HDMI stream. And second, the procurement problem, meeting those strict TAA requirements for government or institutional buys.
So it bridges high-fidelity audio needs with specific purchasing rules.
Exactly, which leads to maybe a final thought to ponder.
Go on.
When a product has to meet something like TAA compliance, does that need to follow a strict, traceable supply chain, inherently push the manufacturer and resellers towards offering better, more reliable long-term support, like that lifetime tech help? Is there a connection between that kind of compliance and the overall dependability you can expect?
Interesting question. Does the strictness of the sourcing demand translate to reliability down the line? Something for you to think about when you're looking at specialized hardware.